subgraph. Okay, and let's see if we can make that a little bigger to find that. Yeah, let's see where we can. Cause I really don't see that anywhere firing off, even though it certainly should be in many places. Say somewhere around in here. We might have to change that. Say when low is true. Let's hit save. Looks like it happens here. Okay. But that's why I like having, we need to find, let's see this here, anchored VWAP strategy. Okay. And let's go in, VWAP buy, VWAP sell. Alright, so that's what we need to find, anchored VWAP strategy. So we'll come back over in here, find our little gear again, come here. Okay. Method, study, edit, we'll delete, we'll add our condition, and our study. We'll get to do VWAP again. And why is that showing up over there? That is certainly interesting. But let's see if this one will work. Data and scan. Okay, so I'm going to say, we need to figure out, let's say data is true. Save. Okay. So there. Okay, so that's when data is true. Now that's on the daily. Let's go down and put it to the 4 hour. Okay. Now we can see when it is true. So we'll just be waiting. And the last VWAP up signal should have been right around here. Okay. So if we like the way this looks, we can just hit OK. Alright. Alright, and threshold. Now, I believe we should be able to give it a threshold. And we can say cancel at least one of the following conditions is met. Now, that would be, you know, we could sell or, but once your order goes off, okay, so I have this changed. Submit the following order to buy 100 at 777 or better. So it's going to be, a limit price. Daytime in force. And let's see if we can do good till canceled, extended. And, alright. Submit at... Order is valid and okay, now we don't need it to be any of that. And we can hit save. And we can't confirm and send that. Okay. Let's see, hit day now. Alright, right. Now confirm and send. And what that will do is it will just sit there and wait until that signal we want is true. Now, the reason why we had to hit day and not, good till canceled extended is because it's not going to let us do that within the extended hours period. The market has to be open. Okay, so, and within our scan, this was the last time that was correct. So, on the 4-hour chart, so we will be trading the 4-hour chart. All right, now if we wanted for the 30-minute chart, we would have to go in and set it for the 30-minute chart to buy on the 30-minute chart. And thus, so on and so on down, depending on how honed in your bot was and how well it would do. So let's say we wanted to, sell out of our position. Well, you'll be able to create your closing order when either this happens, okay? So after you enter your position, you have to create your closing position. So you have to go in and you'll have to hit your sell. Now this is going to try to short that, so we don't want to do that. But after you've entered your position, you can come in and yeah, we don't want to do that. The same way, now this is showing status, wait condition. And it's going to wait until that's true. Now, let's get rid of all of these. Delete. All right. And now we're just going to be waiting on Tesla for that VWAP to go off. And that's probably about one of the most reliable signals I have found out there that isn't going to get you hurt too bad. Okay. So we'll just be waiting for the upper VWAP signal to fire. And of course, then after we've entered our trade, we can go in and do our closing order, in the same fashion. Come in here, you can do cancel or replace, and then you would come back over to your little gear icon. And right here where everything is, you can do, cancel your order, okay? And you'll say method, and you'll study, you'll edit, okay? Now come over here, you can do on the day, or you should also follow the same timeline. So 4 hour, on the 4 hours, so you'll cancel, all right? Get rid of that, add your condition. Now, we used anchored plot scan 2, okay? Now that's because your strategies need to still be over in the studies section for you to be able to use them as a conditional study-based order. The strategy area is just how you test them. Okay, so your anchored plot scan 2, and the first one I believe we used data. So this one we will use scan. Is true within 1 bar. Hit save. Show on base subgraph, or plot on base subgraph here. Now where was that true? Let's find out. So it's going to be selling us out when it's true. Alright, so do we really like the way that works? Okay, let's hit delete. Let's add our condition. Let's come back, studied. Let's go anchored VWAP 2. We're going to go down. Is true within 1 bar. Okay, there's where the down was true. There's where the down was true. There's where down was true. There's where down was true. Okay, let's pull it up on the daily. On the day. Okay, there's where it was true. 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 So that's going to be where the down VWAP firing signals are. Okay, so let's go back to the 4-hour chart where we were already on. And we should have a down VWAP signal right around this high and nowhere else. Of course, one just right around here as well. So if we like the way this looks, then we're good to go. This is our exit signal. And we'll hit OK. All right? So make sure you pay attention. All right, now this is going to say, submit the following order, replacing number blah, 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 buy, plus 3 Tesla at or better. Okay. Note the order price is locked. Okay, anyhow. Okay. Wait until the following condition is satisfied. Tesla study. Data is true 4-hour. This order will show a wait condition status during. Okay. And then cancel. Now that means, cancel this order. If the following condition is satisfied, Tesla study, VWAP, down, is true, 4-hour, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Make kind of sense there? Okay. So, once this happens, okay, we want to, or if this happens, okay, so we want this to happen. But if this happens, cancel this order, all right? So that makes sense. I know it sounds a little fuzzy there, but this is kind of our big backup. If the market goes against us, VWAP the other way, then we're covered. Or we could make this, a moving average or something like that. Okay, so, and then of course, if we had to sell our orders, all right, so let's get rid of all that. And we could come in and do a sell. So instead of a buy, we'll change it over here to sell. And we can get rid of, we'll hit cancel again. We'll come over here to our gear icon. Okay. We'll change this over to a sell. And now it would sell those shares instead of buying them. And we may even change this, particular study to being true to false, or, a different study parameter. The study parameters are going to be up to you. Those are your bots. You get to choose them and make them and decide what they are. If you just decided, hey, I really love the Darvas box strategy. Well, hey, guess what? Me too. I love that Darvas box strategy. So, hey, you know what? I even like it on the daily. So let's pull that up here on Tesla and get that Darvas box going. All right, and we'll do Darvas box. Add selected. We'll hit OK. Now everywhere there is a buy signal on the daily, we want to know about it. Okay, so you see it. There's a buy signal here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. All right, so let's get rid of this lower subgraph. That way it just, they're just in the way. We'll hit apply. We'll hit OK. Now, everywhere we see an arrow or price jump, all right, those are on the daily. Those are daily Darvas Buy breakout signals. All right, now, let's just say I was a big, huge fan of those. Now, I would want to set my scan up to do just that. So I'm going to set my Tesla study. All right, we're going to make it our study. We're going to edit again. All right, except we're not going to use VWAP. All right, we're going to use the Darvas box. Something that's already in Thinkorswim. You don't have to add it, do nothing. This is boom right here. Darvas made, millions off of just a little bit of money, but anyhow, Darvas buy signal is true within 1 bar. Save it, good to go. And there it is. Now, on the 4-hour, okay, now if you like it, you like the way it looks, if you like where it plots and it breaks out afterwards, then you'll just hit OK. And you'll hit save. And now you're set for the Darvas breakout, which it looks like with the very low support, line that's here, it very well could have a bounce right now, or it could fire a VWAP, or it could start to trend up, tread up, tread up, tread up, and then fire a breakout signal and go on up. So that's and we may have to unlock. Yeah, we'll have to unlock because it was at 777 when we locked it, or when it was locked in. Now price is starting to come back up, and we have to leave this unlocked if we want to get the price when it fires off. That's going to be very important on a manual condition. So you will not get your fill if your little lock is here, because it won't move to the market changes, and it'll just stay a limit order. But either way. So now we are currently in a wait condition for a Darvas box buy signal on the 4-hour chart. We'll be watching on the daily, but here on the 4-hour chart, and it looks like what happens if we get that. I mean, we very well could get that buy breakout signal on the 4-hour, which they seem to be fairly reliable signals. But that is how you do it, and on Tesla, you would do quite well. So I know today was a bit longer than it normally is, so thank you for sticking with me if you did. Make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It's a small channel. Let's help grow it. Share on your Facebooks and your Twitters and your all of your social medias. So let's get out there and help each other make a bunch of money. Happy trading, and peace out. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm snoring doggies.